Hey guys, how you doing? I hope you're all well. So today I want to talk about State of Play 2026. Look, I actually planned to talk about the State of Play and Summer Game Fest together, but things are more dire than I thought, and I'm passionate about gaming. So I can't just sit and watch as things happen and unravel. I want to discuss how I feel towards the future and what I think about these upcoming games. So first and foremost, I want to say that I'm excited about Phantom Blade Zero and Onimusha the most. They keep showing us more and more cool trailers and gameplays, and of course the demo with Onimusha. Like it just looks so good, dude. I can't wait. We haven't had hack and slash games in a while, and I'm a huge DMC guy. Okay, so like DMC and Ninja Gaiden, like that's my bread and butter. So the fact that these two games are coming out, I couldn't be more happy. So I'm definitely going to play them. And then, of course, we got the Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis. That looks really, really good. Like, I'm so glad they made Lara Croft look different because, like, she didn't look that good like the last time they showed something. So this one now, like, it really it's really giving me hope. So I hope that it is as what they've shown us, as in the trailer. They stay faithful to the OG fans, and then the rest for the Wicked and also the Bancho the Chef are honestly they're the games that I haven't played much of, like that kind of genre. I haven't played much of that genre in general. So they look absolutely great. I'm actually hyped, you know, especially for No Rest for the Wicked, because it also has that co-op feature. So yeah, I'm really excited to play those as well. That's gonna being excited to play all these games is gonna run my wallet dry, but hey, it's what I love, man. I love the games, I love what they do, I love the art, all of it, the design. It's crazy. But you see, this video is more about the things that actually didn't go well rather than what I am personally interested in. From the starting scene, Logan from the Marvel's Wolverine looks decent. Okay, he looks good, but he doesn't look that well because Wolverine as a character is supposed to be bulky legs, bulky shoulders, bulky arms. Like the only thing they got right is the height. Okay, like if you look at the old animations or even Marvel Rivals, like that Marvel Rivals is the closest accurate depiction of the character that we grew up with, watching the animations and seeing it you know, in the comic books. So they got the height right, but like he's not bulky. He's kind of like I don't know why they make him look weird. He just doesn't hit home really. As I mean, at least for me. But Logan aside, I gotta ask this man: why is Jean Grey, which by the way is one of the most attractive women in all of comic books and in the X-Men, depicted so ugly? Like she looks like MJ from Spider-Man 2, only 46 years older. Like what the hell is this, bro? I mean, what is wrong with Insomniac, bro? Can you just please for once make a good-looking character in your video games? Like what are you doing? What the hell am I looking at, bro? And of course, we got Callisto as well. And then by the way, she looks nothing like the comics. If you've read the comics, yeah, she looks nothing like how she's depicted and pictured and drawn in the comics. I don't. What the hell is this creature that I'm looking at, bro? We got Will Smith's husband in the game. By the way, what's with this purple thing? This purple thing, I've seen it in so many different games. It's actually starting to piss me off because I can see a pattern, okay? As gamers, man, we notice patterns, we see patterns. We're like you play Elden Ring, you play Dark Souls, you play Bloodborne, you are literally programmed to see patterns so you can defeat the boss, okay? So here's the thing. I notice patterns. And the pattern now is looking at this purple thing in every fucking game. I'm getting tired. It was in Forspoken. It's now in God of War, and now it's in this game as well. Oh my god! Like where was ever Jean depicted in the comics or anywhere else that her powers of psychic powers that she had, that was mentioned by Charles Xavier, that yes, I have psychic powers and she has psychic powers, but I'm a level 4 mutant, she's a level 5 mutant. Never once anyone has ever said or shown that her powers are purple. Where did this purple thing come from, bro? Like, I don't say, like, when she was consumed by the Phoenix, her powers were amped up to like the maximum. And fire's coming out of her eyes, out of her hands, everything. Fire, last time I checked, is not purple. So I don't know where the fuck is this purple coming from. I just don't get it. And then, of course, we got God of War. Like, what is Santa Monica Studios doing, man? Like, I really don't understand. Wasn't this whole thing about Kratos that you guys made the roguelike DLC to say, oh, not only he engaged in battles with Greek gods, and now he's going to do the same thing with Norse gods, and oh, look, he's fighting Tyr, so this is also a reference to him engaging in battles with other gods from other mythologies. And then when you played the game, you went and found these boards with drawings on them, and then there were symbols on these boards that basically referenced the whole thing that, oh yes, Kratos is going to be in battles with other gods from other mythologies. So what are you doing? What is this? How is this a reference to that? What do you, this is nothing to do with Kratos. And then you give us this, which, by the way, I think is an absolute disgrace, is an absolute disservice to the actress that is being portrayed in the game. Because in real life, she's actually extremely beautiful. Then they bring her into the game and make her look so ugly and unattractive. Like, what the hell am I looking at, bro? Look, this woman is this woman. Look, just like, at least it was supposed to be. I believe they were supposed to make her look like that, but oh my god, jeez, how badly can you fuck things up? It's like the entire Western gaming industry is bound to make women look ugly in games. And like, I mean, look, in the game, she looks constipated. And at the same time, she's hulking in and out of transformation. Like, what are you doing? What is happening here? Oh my god. By the way, who asked for this? You know, I just want to know. Who wants this? Nobody asked for another girl boss. I mean, quite frankly, we're all tired, man. I know my name says tired. Yeah, I am tired majority of the fucking times because of what the Western gaming industry has done to my life. But yes, we're all, quite frankly, had enough from the girl bosses. Like, we're old men.
Hey, Chandler. Come on in, we're knitting potholders.
No thanks, Josephine. Hey, Ross, I was wondering if... Oh, my God! Where are all the men?
Better yet, you want to give us girl bosses? Wonderful. That's amazing. You want to give us women in gaming? You know what? We want Yasmin Bleeth type women in our games, okay? Actually, we got one, and her name is Teresa, goddammit. Look at her. She looks so good, dude. Like, when I saw her the first time, I was like, Jimmy boy, you got to get your game up. You know, Daniel Craig, you're nowhere near as charming and sly as Pierce Brosnan, and Sean Connery would slap the shit out of you, boy, so you better get your game up. Like, you might say, dude, you just said it yourself. You're excited about Tomb Raider. That is a girl boss. I argue that she's not. Lara Croft is one of the most badass and extremely attractive females of all fucking time. The franchise began with her. She didn't take it over from some other guy. She didn't take it over from another male lead. And that's why guys like her, because she has led a whole franchise on her own back. And that makes her extremely badass. Faye, on the other hand, is being sold and branded as God of War, which is Kratos' title in the first place. If you remember the early games, when he killed Ares, he sat on his throne as the new God of War, that is actually his title. And the game itself, the name of the game itself, God of War, is a twofold, meaning it references two things: Kratos, that killed Ares and became God of War, and also the god who declared war against other gods because of what they did to him. God of War is one person, and that's Kratos. It's not like you can just gender swap the character and slap the same name on the front of the freaking thing and then sell it. If this game had another name, it would have had no fucking reception whatsoever. And even if it does make money now, which I believe it will, but not to a point they expect it to, it won't be because of her. It will be because of the name itself, God of War, because it's a franchise. Which, by the way, this whole thing, the name itself and the narrative of the story we had and everything encompasses fate in no way. And I'll explain why. And I'll tell you, this is absolutely disingenuous because not only that she was dead, okay, which I'm going to go into further detail as to why I'm saying that. She was dead, okay? And God of War is Kratos' title. And you slapping the same name in the front makes it completely disingenuous because you're trying to sell it as God of War. Meanwhile, it's not a God of War. And then to take it one step further, and they make the woman who in real life is absolutely extremely beautiful, absolutely ugly in the game. Like the Western gaming industry has done this way too many times. They did it with MJ and Spider-Man. The first MJ was absolutely beautiful, and then the second MJ looked like she had her chin broken and like she was chin checked, and then she had to get a replacement. She looks like Zac Efron. Like holy shit. And then Aloy in Horizon Zero Dawn, yeah. Like, when are you going to stop doing this shit? They're doing, and I'll tell you why it is. They're doing this because the DEI woke Karens can't stand a woman in gaming look beautiful than they do in real life. So they make them look ugly to make themselves feel happier and also ruin our hobby. Like, how come the Eastern studios don't do this? You know, like how many like Near Automata, the Marvel Rivals, what's the other one? Give me names. Stellar Blade. All of these games, the women look absolutely beautiful. The Resident Evil franchise as a whole, all the women are in Resident Evil franchise, they all look beautiful. They all look beautiful. You know why? Because they don't hire DI Karens as their lead consultant on the fucking game. Now let's talk about the part where this whole game clashes with the narrative and the story that I said I'm going to come back to, okay? By giving us Laufey, yeah, Faye's story, right? They make the entire story that was written for God of War and God of War Ragnarok completely pointless. Because it's not Kratos, it's not even Atreus, it's the mom that's being advertised as God of War. They said it themselves. They said Kratos is out and they want to try someone new and fresh. Like, buddy, this ain't a new IP. And by the way, you lied. Why would you do an interview and say, oh, Kratos is going to explore other mythologies by fighting with other gods that are from those mythologies and then give us this? You see, they want to keep the hopes up just to rope everybody into believing there is another game with the legendary character Kratos, and then last minute be like, oh, actually, it's his wife. She was involved as much as he is. I mean, you even made the scene with Loki or Atreus, if you like, either of them, that he might be the next lead as grown up Loki. Because, you know, the whole scene that he said goodbye to his dad, like, oh, yeah, now I'm going to be handling business. So everyone was wondering, okay, it's either Kratos going to fight other gods from other mythologies, and you know, this is more character development for him, or it's gonna be Atreus. More people were leaning towards Atreus because now he was the grown-up kid. He now accepted that he's a god, that he had to make the raw, like the hard and difficult choices. Wonderful. Everyone's looking up to that. And then all of a sudden, we get hit with this. Yeah, we got the mom fighting with a sword and a jello shot next to her. Wonderful. By the way, she was dead. Somehow she's back. And everything that was done in the past two installments, all the emotions that we went through with the characters, you know, accepting that, yeah, the mom is dead now. She's not here anymore. Kratos is grieving and trying to teach his growing son how to survive the wild and also understand that not everyone is going to be around always. That would mean he had to mature not only in the essence of, yes, you're a god, you need to accept that, you need to be, you know, accepting of the fact that now you're going to have to make hard choices, and now you also have to grow up emotionally. All of that is now scrapped. It's in the bin because somehow the mom is back. And I know some of you might say, oh, well, you know, this is a different time. I don't care. She was dead, bro. We went through emotions with those characters and we sympathized. But now all of a sudden, wow, she's alive and kicking and she's covered in flowers. And oh my God, look at, dude, we went from the hardest fucking the main menus and the title screens of all fucking time to this shit. What is this, bro? This is a girl game now. This is not a guy's game. Who plays this shit? Like, why would you want to? Do you know why I play the DMC? Do you want to know why I play Ninja Gaiden? Because it's always about hard, dope shit, man. That's why I do it. So now that she's back and alive and kicking, it undoes everything those characters went through in the last two games. Like, who greenlit this shit, bro? Who thought this was a good idea for a new God of War game? Meanwhile, on your hand, you had two other good options. You had Kratos, that is the God of War, and you also had his fucking son. Oh my God. Jesus, bro. Like, it's just, by the way, let me just point out one more thing. The last God of War game they launched flopped. So if it's me that's launching a new game, I'm gonna be like, shit, the last one flopped, so we better be extra careful because we have a fan base that's very passionate about this game. Let's not fuck with them and fuck things up in the first place. Oh my God. Like, I'm out of words, man. I don't know what else to say. If Domino's official account, yeah, by the way, I live in the UK. I saw the post and I was laughing my ass off. If the official account from the UK's Domino's Pizza, the admin watches the state of play and decides to, oh, I'm not going to use my own account on X. I'm going to use Domino's account, comes and dunks hard on you, that it shows that a fucking company pizza knows more than you do. And then you just say, thanks for your feedback. Get the fuck out of here, man. Like, let me tell you something. All of this, by the way, which a lot of people might be like, well, they made the same mistake as other, Sweet Baby Inc., companies that are doing the same shit. Yes, all of this is happening from Sony's side because they decided to make the stupidest decision ever. Okay? They decided to move their HQ to California. Like, that's literally just you saying, yes, we are, all the Karens can apply. You can apply. We are hiring Karens and DI woke whoever with no fucking qualification whatsoever. Please bring it in. You're accepted without a fucking interview. This is literally that. You're showing green light to those people who know nothing of gaming, who've never gamed in their entire lives, who know nothing of gaming and what it encompasses in terms of what feeling it gives the gamers, how much they are invested in it. Yeah, they know nothing of those things, and they just jump into it. They do whatever the hell they want, and somehow they're always a consultant there. Automatically they fast track from nobody into a consultant, like just like that, and then they fuck up our hobbies. Like, I get it. You're not happy with yourself. Why do you want to make us unhappy? I'm happy with Ashley. I'm happy with Ada. I'm happy with Eve. I'm happy with Teresa. Okay? I'm happy with all these women. Why do we have to have this? Oh my goodness. Anyways, that's about it, man. I have hopes for Summer Game Fest. I really do. But you know what it is? When I saw the state of play, I was just like, please do not fuck up the next one. Do not, at least let the Summer Game Fest be better, please. But yeah, that's about it. Let me know what you guys think. And as I say, I have hopes. I had higher hopes for Summer Game Fest. I mean, part of it is crash landed into a side of a mountain after watching the state of play. But I'm still hopeful, man. I'm still hopeful that we get dope shit in the Summer Game Fest and actually good shit. Okay, not bunch of shit that other people want to brand as good shit. It's not good shit. It's dog shit. But yeah, let's see. Let's see how it goes. But yeah, let's let's have a chat, man. Come and talk to me in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully, Summer Game Fest will be better. Take care of yourselves, and peace be with you.